Yo, fam, I'm literally shaking as I record this. We are currently somewhere over the Midwest, 30,000 feet in the air, and the energy in this metal tube just shifted from boring flight to a total emergency. Look at the girl in 12B. Knuckles white, gripping the armrests like her life depends on it. She's hyperventilating, and you can hear it over the hum of the engines. It's that raw, terrifying sound of someone losing their grip. But here's the part that's sending me, most people? They're just staring. Or worse, they're doing that awkward look at my lap thing. It's the bystander effect, and honestly, it's suffocating. I wanted to help, but I was frozen. This felt like more than just turbulence. This was a soul reaching a breaking point. To understand how we got here, we gotta rewind. This morning started at JFK. Total chaos. You know the vibe, everyone's stressed, the TSA lines are a mile long, and the coffee is $10. I was already feeling it. Burnt out from the 9 to 5 grind, adulting way too hard, and honestly, my faith in people was at an all-time low. I actually noticed her at the gate, the girl in 12B. She looked like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Maybe it was student debt, maybe a breakup, or just that suffocating pressure to have it all figured out. She was a zero, totally depleted before we even boarded. We've all been there, right? Where one more minor inconvenience feels like it's gonna break the levee. We're all just one bad day away from 12B's seat. But in a crowded airport, nobody notices. We're all just NPCs in each other's stories. 2 hours in, the fasten seatbelt sign dings. Hard. We hit that clutch your armrest kind of turbulence. And that was it. For 12B, the levee broke. A panic attack hits different when you're trapped at cruising altitude. There's no exit. No going for a walk. You are stuck with your own mind. The flight attendants were stuck behind the beverage cart. The guy next to her didn't even look up from his iPad. It was like she was drowning in the middle of a crowd, and the silence from the rest of the cabin was the loudest thing I've ever heard. The suspense was killing me. Was anyone going to do something? Then, this guy. He didn't look like a hero. No suit, no cape. Just a beat-up gray hoodie and some worn-out Nikes. He gets up from 14C. I thought he was headed for the restroom, but he stops right at her row. He didn't make a scene. He didn't call for a doctor. He did the most clutch thing I've ever seen. He just sat down. Right there on the floor. In the middle of the aisle. He looked her dead in the eyes and ignored everything else, the turbulence, the flight attendants, the glares. I leaned in. He wasn't giving a pep talk. He was just breathing. Loud. Rhythmic. He told her, "Yo, I got you, fam. We're landing this plane together. Just follow my chest. In for 4, out for 4. He stayed there on that cold floor for an hour. He became her anchor when the world was spinning. When the wheels finally touched the tarmac at LAX, the vibe didn't just change, it transformed. That guy stood up, dusted off his jeans, and gave her a small nod. No thank you needed. He didn't even leave his name. He just vanished into the terminal like a ghost. But look at 12B now. She was still shaking, but she was smiling. And the crazy part? The people around her started acting different. One guy handed her a water. Another helped with her bag. One person's clutch move triggered a total community shift. It was pure wholesome vibes, straight out of a movie. I realized something today. We're all in row 12B sometimes. We're all just trying to keep it together, but we also have the power to be the guy in the hoodie. You don't need a degree to save someone's life, you just need to sit with them. I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a stranger step up when you were at your 0 point? Drop your story in the comments, I'm reading every single.